But it'll be nice to have Megan back in too.
It's because I know Megan well enough to do it, but she is way more chaotic than me, so it'll be way more
I
natural
was
for
gonna say
her.
it to it. I'm like, huh, we're gonna go back to Tooth being completely unhinged. Awesome.
Yeah. It'll be great.
Mhm.
Anyway, so who wants to give our recap? I don't know why I
think,
asked when it's always the same person, but you know.
well, it's always me. I am
Well, it's
the
like
unofficial.
Arthur will give the main part, and then everybody else will always say, "Oh, and this."
Yes.
So,
Very good point.
it's a group effort.
I give the Spark Notes version.
Yeah.
Last time with the Whims of Fate. Um, Tong and Erden had a conversation about various things, but mostly about inter-party dynamics and people's feelings towards Rada. Before Erden decided to insult Tong by asking two sensitive questions. Well, asking a question about two sensitive topics. To which she gave him a firm warning.
And walk away.
Brina Brina had a bit of culture class when she was making some hot chocolate. And that being that she learned that the people here don't like to give out their names to Fae. Because the Fae could lord it over them. Then she went to talk to Ern about this and her deep concerns, which was overheard by Cobalt. And eventually they got to talking about a topic that forced Cobalt's hand into joining the conversation and asking a bunch of questions about the Pendragon. Idea eventually getting literally overshadowed in her work. Or overshadowed in her research by the castle. Looked for Will, but couldn't find him and joined this conversation saying that no one's going to die. And then a raven appeared and gave Brina a invitation, presumably to her brother's wedding. And this week with the Whims of Fate.
Chaos ensues.
Yep.
um, okay. So we are time skipping just a little bit. You guys have had your time to start getting settled, start with your you've had time to start practicing new magics and things like that. Potentially getting to know new people and all of that. We'll say it's been like 2 days
So Amor has
before.
also reappeared.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. So I'd say like early afternoon of that second day, Amror, Keladin, and Berthael turn up at the castle. And Keladin is like super excited for girls' night. Super excited. Um, so it is the second day. What are you guys doing that afternoon when they arrive at the castle? Who may be there to greet them or not?
Well, they are certainly not at the front door.
No.
I didn't think so.
Do we want to have
Unless the ley lines moved to the front door.
unless the ley lines move to the front door? Dana just set up a porch in the middle of the front door, and everybody's having to walk awkwardly around her. Would totally do that. I love it.
She would.
We want Tong explaining to the rest of the party, or Eridan explaining to the rest of the party, the concept of riding Tarada to have taken place during the time skip.
So I think the only thing that I will say is that for the 2 days that Tong has more or less disappeared, only really Tooth knows where she is most of the time.
Dea's probably started
Gotcha.
experimenting with things like the galena and the coal and how they will absorb magic from the ley line in preparation for the big event when they actually enchant the sword.
The reason I ask that is that it will impact what Brina's doing, because I have a feeling that she would probably be potentially writing a letter to Rada. Then if there's any specific information I need to know from that invitation, that would be good to know. I know you were originally going to send me that, but you've been
Yeah. Yeah, some crazy things happened between then and now.
crazy awesome things.
Totally.
It's perfectly fine. No worries.
That's entirely Braxton's fault.
Good job, Braxton. Good job.
So this is kind of a day in a bottle where stuff has happened in between this day, but we'll get to that later.
There was a save the date in there.
Mhm.
It's in the winter, so towards the end of the year, just because well, I say it's in the winter. It's in the winter for the northern hemisphere. It's going to be summertime then. They want to do it in the summertime when the weather's nice.
Completely reasonable.
Right.
Yes, the concept of seasons in the other world. Which, if you look at the map, doesn't make any sense until you think, yeah, these are just otherworld counterparts to their Earth
Yeah.
influences. So the season's probably just the same, or reflects what's happening on Earth.
It could also be that in the other world, seasons are just kind of chaotic.
Oh boy, I hate to be a weatherman there.
It just sounds like being a weatherman in Montana or Colorado. Take a wild guess.
I had a kid come in today, and before class even started, he goes, "Do you know anything about polar vortexes?" And I was like, "Yeah, why?" He goes, "What's a polar vortex?" I was like, "Well, you see, sometimes the air gets unstable and gets wibbly wobbly."
Wibbly wobbly, timey-wimey.
Weather stuff.
Gosh, that's what Braxton said.
Arthur, I'm actually very
Yeah,
proud
it
of
was
you
so
saying
funny.
that because you're not a Whovian. Oh.
He
It's pattern
spent enough time with us.
recognition.
I know.
Pattern recognition.
Also, I tend to be, or have written poetic stuff before.
And then you were asking about talking about Rada.
Yeah, because in last session, Tong
When did you get
was
in here?
asking Eridan kind of like the party's feelings towards Rada and recommending us writing to her because she could send the letters. I mean, I need to know, I guess, if that has been conveyed to the rest of the party during this 2 days time.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Then one of the things that Brina's been doing is trying to write that letter. Also looking for a Corbid. I don't know if I would be able to use Weary, who delivered my invitation. I don't know if I could use them to send a letter to Leoflin or not. So.
Yes.
Oh, perfect. Then Brina will send off her letter to Leoflin that she had finished, and then work on trying to write to Rana.
Okay. Oops.
I forget why Tong wanted us to write to Rada, but it wouldn't surprise me if Adea didn't write anyways.
Okay. What about Idea not writing?
I don't remember why Tong wanted us to write to to Rada, or what the reason was that we should, but it wouldn't surprise me if Adea didn't write anyways.
Aaron probably would have just popped his head. It's like, oh, Tong wanted us to write to Rada. I don't think you're gonna do that, but I don't know, maybe even just writing, go to what's your afterlife again? Tartarus or something? Go to Tartarus, I don't know. Anyway, have fun.
Now tell Rod how you really feel.
Yeah, this is so much worse than not drawing a blank. All that's coming to mind are the Fields of Elysium, but that's not it.
I'm just imagining
nice
malicious compliance.
Yeah.
Adea writes a letter, it says, "Hi, Adea."
That's funny. Okay.
Ern would be at the front door.
Okay. And then you said Tom was just kind of off, where only Tooth knew where she was.
Don't say anything else.
Pretty much.
Honestly, Tooth is probably wherever she is at this point, because she was going to help him learn to control.
Okay, then that means they're probably down by the beach having a lesson.
Down by the banks of Hanky. Okay.
Jump from banky, banky. Yay.
Think about where is there less likely to be collateral damage? Over the water.
There's just suddenly a bunch of dead fish floating on the surface.
A kraken suddenly appears.
Roll for initiative.
Where's Tooth and Tom? Do you hear screaming?
There they are.
It takes us the entire combat to run over and just like, huh. There's a dead sea monster, a completely destroyed pier, and 2 fae.
And it's our 2 tricksters.
I feel like there's a "Where's Perry" joke somewhere in here as well.
Yeah.
Where's Perry? A platypus? Bury the platypus!
Perry.
Gosh, that could be a running joke. A leprechaun? The leprechaun.
Leprechaun.
Okay. Alright, so Gorla, Igraine, and their kids will be there to greet them too, so it'll be you and them when Amber comes up. When his family walks up, his son is like the spitting image of him, full of like his mom's hair.
And just looks back and forth. I appear to be seeing double.
Huh?
Oh,
I-
don't worry about it.
Oh, Keladin said that I appear to
I
be
appear to be
double.
seeing double.
I appear to be seeing double.
You weren't that late drinking last night, were you?
No? They put locks on the door this time.
Berthale just kind of, he's looking at you, and then he just looks at Amber and he goes, Papa, why is he so shiny?
I'm trying to think how Amber would answer this question now.
The McDonald's snack wrap is back. You brought it back. Ranch snack wrap.
Keladin, nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. Let's go find out where the rest of the ladies are, yes, Igraine? She's just... I think I saw Brina writing a letter. And I'm sure Idea is working hard somewhere. Girl does not know how to stop. I don't know where Tong went.
Amber's reply very quietly to Berthale is probably something along the lines of, it's his special fey trait. A little better than missing an arm, if you ask me.
Oh. Okay.
I adore this kid already. Brina's not even there.
Keladin just kind of turns around. You all gonna be okay watching the children?
Oh, this is going to be a fantastic
Castle
time.
isn't gonna burn down?
Oh yeah, I'll be fine. The other two kids love me. I'm assuming that because I imagine getting them chalk rose me several levels of opinion
Oh,
with them.
yes.
Oh yeah, magic rocks that draw on other rocks, they love you.
Kador is definitely like been clinging to your pants, just like, damn, more of that colorful rock. What else you got in your secret bag? Asking lots of questions. Like the last 2 days, it's been like, you know, question after question, just like, what do you do? How did you get your sword to glow? Why is, you know, I'm just like, not even like giving you a chance to answer anything. Just like,
You get your sword to glow. Idea.
so, lots of that.
Mhm.
Kador, still standing next to you, just looks at Berthale and he goes, Erden brought colorful rocks that you can color on the ground. And Berthale's just like, really? I color on the ground with rocks too, Papa?
Amber kind of shrugs and he's like, that sounds like a fine time to me.
Or like
Yes.
tries to subtly tell you no.
He just like crawls out of your arms and like runs over to Kador and he goes, where's the colorful rocks? Like, well, they're really small now, but I think we can still color some more with them. and he'll just like grab his hand and lead him over to the spot where he's just been leaving the chalk.
Ern like is like, oh no, and then actually like jogs off to try and find a bucket of water because like I imagine Igraine put several rules in with
In place with
With
the
the
move of the
stuff.
chalk.
yeah.
Nothing inappropriate. You got to make sure it stays in this like square blockage.
Clean them up from it afterwards so I don't have to.
Yeah. Yep. Keladin just shrugs. Well, guess that's settled.
I get the impression
So,
that Amber
perhaps
and
we should
Keladin are
find-
a little less worried than Igraine and Gorlo.
They also don't know what sidewalk chalk is, so. They also only
No,
have one.
no concept. They're just like, yeah, sure, that sounds great. When she gets her kid back and he's just green, then she might be questioning why she said yes. But it's my favorite thing to tell the kids when we go through our safety rules at the lab, because we use food coloring and a bunch of stuff. And I'm like, part of the reason why we wear the lab coats is to keep that from staining your clothes, because you like your clothes. But if it does get on your skin, it will stain your skin. But it will eventually wash off. You just might be a green Martian for a day, and they're always like, good times.
Which countless parents,
Parents are just
probably
like-
thank you.
I always repeatedly say you can wash your hands as many times as you want, so hopefully they don't stay too green.
I see. So this is afternoon. So
Yeah.
the more observant people would probably notice Owl has been watching the group for some time before. I think Keladin mentions about ladies' night, and the owl flies off towards the beach.
Gotcha.
And Ronald McDonald House stays with them.
Since you know where Brina is, perhaps we should go try and track down the other two. Especially since I'm sure Idea is going to try and run away. I got the impression she wasn't thrilled with the idea of a girls' night. But I'm gonna make her.
Imagine Keladin's strong-arming Idea or trying to strong-arm Idea.
Keladin versus Idea in a test of might would be rather hilarious.
And they're worried about the kids
She's
burning
not
the
gonna
castle
test
down.
her
They burn
might.
the castle down.
Keladin is smart. Igraine just left. She's like, look. She's like, you can go find her if you want. She's probably on the ley line. She loves making magic items, and that's what she's been working on. She might even be with Will. I haven't seen him all day. And Keladin's just like, excellent. I love pestering Will. Alright.
I feel like everyone loves pestering Will.
Oh, I'm starting to wonder if Idea is a fresh breath of air for Will, because Idea just wants Will to help her with stuff instead of actively making his life harder.
Yeah.
Plus, he gets to trick her about stuff, like telling her a lie about Stonehenge.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, Will, his best friends are Emrys, Leoflid, and Cadmus. So, I mean, it's not like he's not used to a wide variety of personalities and dealing with that. And he chose to be friends with them, so, like, you know.
Emrys can't necessarily say the same thing.
No.
No, that's a case of where your friends choose you.
Yeah, Emrys was the introvert that the extroverts adopted. It's like, you're our friend now. What? Why?
Who?
Oh,
Emrys.
Emrys.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's like, I don't want this. I don't need this.
You know,
Too
inviting
bad,
me
you're my
to this
friend
is
now.
meaning you're very doomed.
We're having soft
To being
tacos later.
incriminating.
Uh, okay. So,
Oh no.
oh, he must have gotten home. He was driving home. We had
Oh.
dinner at his place, and then he dropped me back off here,
Gotcha.
and then he had to drive back home. So he probably just got home, and has got to
Got
go
it.
get set up on his
Now
computer.
switching over.
Yeah. Well, that's what he said earlier. That was fast.
Well, so she rolled a nat 19 to find Udea, so I think she finds Udea.
Yeah, Dea wasn't exactly hiding. The Great knew exactly
No.
where she would be.
Idea, we know you're in the shed. We have you surrounded. Come out without your weapons.
Will is there helping you work on stuff. And he notices first because he's a lot more observant than Idea. He just kind of sits down when he's working on and waves at her. And then he turns to you, Idea, and he goes, did you have plans for the evening?
Dea looks around and is like, I don't think I did. I didn't make any plans.
Ah. Well, I wonder if Keladin is here to see me then. She didn't say she needed to talk to me either.
So, ¿por qué los dos?
Keladin just walks over and she throws her arms around both of you. And she's just like, hi, how's it going over here? Working hard? Hardly working?
After hearing the second half of that, Adea just looks at her, like, tilts her head kind of peculiarly, like, we're not hardly working, we're working hard.
Excellent.
It's also probably a little
That is
confused about the fact that Keladin has put her arm around her.
Well, I think I'm going to put an end to this for right now. Because it's time for girls' night, which means you need to come with me, Adea.
This look of, like, oh no, comes over Adea's face, and she's like, okay, I don't have to wear a dress, do I?
Oh, no. Heck no. Wear whatever makes you comfortable. That's the whole point of girls' night. We gotta get comfy. And pamper ourselves.
Okay.
Okay.
I
And by
know what
pamper
you will,
ourselves, I
like,
mean they're...
I don't think I'm getting out of this unless you get me out of this, but if you don't get me out of this, then I guess we're stopping for now.
Will knows how to pick his battles.
Like, okay, so you can tell by the look on Will's face. He is totally picking up what you're putting down with your face. He is not stepping in, though. He's just like, well, I guess that's my cue. We can pick this up tomorrow. Have fun. He just gets up and walks away.
Dan just has this lost face, like, almost like a kitten that's been picked up by the scruff that's just, like, completely gone limp. Like, I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but I'm not in control.
Look, I was told, and I noticed, that you really, really are not big on these sort of social things, but if you humor me, she reaches into a pocket that she has in her dress and pulls out a bag of pure quartz, like cut and everything. She's like, you humor me, you get this whole bag of quartz. And this stuff
Ivory. I look at it, why would you become a girls' night? Good. It's good.
This stuff is really good at storing magic, so, you know.
Adea kind of briefly looks at the ley line where she's been experimenting with other things that store magic, and she's kind of like, wasn't sure I had a choice, but at least I get okay. Like, I don't think I get a choice, but also at least it's not going to be as bad as it could be. But like halfway through that, she's like, "This is my lot for now."
Okay. Excellent. She's just like, and she's just gonna grab your hand and pull you along because she wants to make sure you don't try and walk like straight away. And she is surprisingly strong for this little human.
And Adea is not really doesn't know what to expect, so she's just kind of being dragged along, not the most gracefully either. She's like, okay,
I will
guess
say,
this is what we're
as
doing.
they are gonna pass all the menfolk as they go inside. So this is probably a really weird thing, seeing this little human girl just like tugging Adea along, and Adea's looking so torn. Like, I don't know what's happening.
Right.
It's just happening.
Yeah,
The
Ern
face
will-
doesn't say I'm
Kobold
trying
is
to
making a
escape,
minor
it does
note.
say I don't know what's happening, and this was not what I signed up for, but okay.
Mixed with the kitten not in control look.
Yes.
Yes.
Kobold is writing this down on like this next page because he's not quite sure if this counts as with the research he was doing or not.
I'm pretty sure Amro sees it and he's not terribly surprised. Like, yep,
Raphael
that's like
notices
that.
and he's just like, whoa, that lady's tall.
Yes, she is. And Ern will like wave as you go by, but not like that enthusiastic wave, but more of like, I guess I'll see you another day.
Like, going on. Bye-bye.
Adele doesn't even react, she's still so stunned.
And so Igraine goes to find you, Brina. Sees that you're writing. She's like, "What you doing, Brina?"
Oh, hi, Lady Igraine. Just trying to write a letter. And it's a lot harder than I expected.
A lot of pent-up emotion.
Yeah, Tong wanted us to write to Rada,
Ah,
who ran
See.
away without us being able to say goodbye. I mean, I get why. I get it. But she didn't even say goodbye. Didn't say anything.
well, you know what? Let her have it. Your feelings are valid. And you know Rada. She's not going to take it personally. I think she'll understand if you're upset.
True. I normally just don't like being
And then
mean.
once you get it, sometimes it's cathartic.
Yeah, I can see
Or
that.
if you'd rather pause on the letter. Keladin is here, so we can do our girls' night. Let out your frustrations then.
I don't follow.
Well, pillow fights are a great way to get out some pent-up emotion.
Depends on the pillow.
You know this from experience?
Memory foam is a war crime.
That's what that's my brain went. It's like memory foam pillow sounds like a horrible idea. This is another like, does my character know this because of the culture that you gave her that I didn't research myself? I'm assuming Rena would have a concept of what that is, because I'm assuming that she's probably had pillow fights with a Roha.
So yeah, I mean, the pillows would have been made relatively the same. Like, you would have filled them with feathers just as any other.
Yeah.
You're probably using different material because you don't have
Black
linen and
linen.
things like that. Yeah, but the New World does have cotton, so
Yeah. I wouldn't want to hurt anybody with the pillow. But okay.
most of us are stronger than we appear. Remember, I have 3 children. There's nothing you can do to hurt me that they haven't already done.
That's okay, yeah.
And I think that it would take a lot more than a pillow to hurt Idea. I definitely know that it would take more than a pillow to hurt Keladin.
No, I'm just pretty sure trying to put Idea in a dress would hurt her more.
I never got around.
I mean, if we do truth or dare tonight, you could totally dare her.
She wouldn't do it. I do have the dress that you got her for the wedding in Londinium, though, because she changed back out of it as soon as she possibly could, and was going to leave it behind, but she looked so pretty in it. I just haven't stuffed it in my bag. If I can someday figure out a way to put it in her bag, maybe.
Oh my gosh, can you imagine what would happen if Cadmus saw her in that dress?
He might die on the spot.
Was that a character or was that the DM
Was that
speaking?
a character?
Oh, Igraine doesn't even know.
Right.
I'm pretty sure that it wasn't in character because Igraine doesn't know, but
Gorlois hasn't said anything to her yet. Because he's aware.
Mhm.
He may have hinted that she needs to ask Idea about it.
Hey, Ern's can be a blabbermouth. I mean, he's kept Rena's secret thus far.
I feel like Erden strategically blabs things.
Right.
Yes.
He knows a little bit more of when to say certain things. Sometimes.
Sometimes it just comes out and you can't help it. But that's anyone.
Yeah, he's not perfect.
It's like my aunt. I wanted to surprise my grandparents for Christmas a few years ago. So I set it up so that I could fly to Denver, because it was cheaper that way, and just hitch a ride to my grandparents with my aunt and uncle. And my aunt is notoriously known for not being able to keep a secret, but she kept that secret for 6 months. We're literally an hour from Grandma's house. Grandma calls and is like, "Where are you at?" And she's like just chatting away, and then she lets it slip. And then like freaks out and hangs up on Grandma while my uncle and I are laughing. And she's like, no, I kept it for 6 months. It was great because Grandma was just like, she like, oh, she hung up on me. Huh, I think Jennifer's coming with her. And my grandpa still missed it, so he was surprised. Grandma was just like, oh, hello. It was so funny. I have not let her live that one down. It's just like, we were literally an hour out of town. We'd just gotten into the valley. It's just like, way to go. Anyway, so, either way, let's get your mind off of it. Maybe you'll cool off a bit and find the words you want to say.
Okay.
Do you have an idea where Tong went?
Girls' night thing.
Oh Come on, it's fun. You don't have sisters, do you?
No, I have an older brother. I do have a best friend that's like my sister, though. And she has an older sister.
You never did sleepovers?
Well, Aroha and I did, but Aroha and I just get along perfectly fine, and I'm not afraid of her or afraid of losing her good opinion. And I don't want to make a bad impression on Keladin because Amor's my friend.
Oh, trust me. It would take a lot to make a bad impression on Keladin. And by a lot, I mean there was definitely one date that she told me about that she went on with Amor, and she tripped, but she was on the wrong side of him, and he tried to catch her but forgot he didn't have an arm on that side of his body. And so they both ended up on the ground.
Okay, not gonna lie, that was so freaking adorable. I'm sad that they both ended up on the ground, but okay, if she's gonna tell
Obviously
stories
it
like
worked
that,
out.
I definitely want to know. Like, those are great stories to know. I like stories.
And from what Gorlois tells me, Amber was horrified by that for days. Until she finally was like, look, it's not your fault. I tripped. You tried to be a gentleman and just forgot you were missing a limb. It happens.
Must have been totally like early in the relationship when he didn't know for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely, yeah. He'd have been like, sorry, my arm's just not working. And she's just like, your arm's not there. It's a shock that it's not working.
You can say that. Oh, okay.
Like, oh. Okay. Back time? Okay. It's about this time that Keladin comes in dragging Igraine, or Idea. Igraine's gonna lead you to her quarters. So it's like her personal quarters, not the shared one with her husband. We'll get plenty of privacy here because Gorlois knows better than to come into my personal quarters. Any luck with Tong? Does anyone know where Tong is? Meanwhile, Tong, you and Tooth, working hard.
Yeah. Gaosha telepathically tells Tong what's going on. Tong says that the lessons are concluded for the day. Do you want to walk back, or do you want to be flown back?
Dude, if I could be flown back, that'd be great. I have little legs, and that's a long way to walk.
Well, let's see if this works. And she is going to polymorph herself into an eagle. Fly up, grab Tooth, and fly back to the castle.
Yeah, I mean, Tooth doesn't weigh that much. Guy's 2 feet tall. You easily see where all the men folk are hanging out. The kids are just getting covered in chalk.
Fly over them and drop Tooth.
Well, no, she's going
trying to stop it.
No, she's going to land right near them. Let me just catch up with my notes.
There's like an argument happening between Gorlois and Kador as he's like, but I want to do the chalk. I want to show my friend the chalk. It's like, yeah, well, Uncle Erden doesn't want to, okay? Let's find something
No,
else
your
to do.
mother isn't really happy about it.
Ah, yes, blame mom.
Uncle Erden doesn't want to get in trouble with your mom.
Alan.
Valid.
Meanwhile,
And
a
two.
eagle lands near them carrying a leprechaun, followed swiftly by an owl.
And he hears this Tooth. You set Tooth down, and Tooth just goes, "The fun has arrived."
Oh gods, no.
Emmer's kind of
Oh,
standing
very good.
there and he's like, I did not account for this.
Berthale just looks at him and goes, "Holy cow! Is that a little people's?" And Tooth's just like, "Heck yeah, I'm a little people's. And I got lots of fun toys."
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Is there an
I
echo?
don't know what it means, but I don't want it.
Braxton, you don't even know everything that's in Tooth's bag. None of us do.
I've seen it in
doesn't
the
pull
SPC
anything from
Foundation, or I don't want it.
Erden chose the chalk specifically because it was a limited resource. They could have the fun, and it would literally decay away. He doesn't know what the heck is going to be pulled out of that bag and cause permanent chaos.
I just imagine Tooth pulling out the trebuchet and somehow finding a safe way to launch the children.
There's an ocean nearby. They'll be fine.
There is a
Probably
lake in
magic.
the ocean that you can target.
Yes.
Yeah,
Tooth
you first.
Tooth reaches into his bag and he pulls out a handful of this these white like pebble things, or maybe they're wrapped in paper. It looks like, and he just picks one up and he goes, "Ready for this?" And he throws one at your feet, Erden, and it makes a popping sound and there's a spark.
Now.
And all the
Now?
he's like, "Yeah," and the kids are like, "What's that? That's cool." And they all run at it.
At this point,
Oh,
Tom
boy.
ends the polymorph, and she turns to go inside, but she's just like, "Have fun, you all."
Berthel's just
Half
like,
distracted
"Did
wave.
You see that? That eagle just turned into a girl."
Yeah, she does that sometimes.
And now the kids have a handful of poppers and are just throwing them all over the place, making popping sounds, and making people jump.
So he realizes that whatever Tooth pulled out wasn't terribly harmful. He's like, okay.
At least until the
Just like,
children realize they can throw them at each other.
Say that again?
Until they realize they can throw them at each other.
It will
Actually,
leave
Ern
black
uses
spots
a
on
bit.
the shirt.
Ern actually uses a bit of the chalk to like make a target, and then draws a line. It's like, all right, stand back here and see how far you can throw them.
Woo! Okay. Let's see. Ugh. Poor Morgos is just not gonna like this. It's gonna be loud popping sounds for this poor baby. Kador, being the oldest, is doing the best, followed by Berthale, and then Elaine. She's struggling. It's making her really upset. She's getting like the big, watery blue eyes, and she's just like, "It's not working. I can't get it to pop." And she's just like, yeah, the waterworks are on their way. She may have rolled a 3.
Oh.
Oh,
Or like,
And of course, the boys are oblivious because that's what they do. They're just like, ah! She's over there, just like,
Yeah.
it's not you, I want it. It's just, yep. And Gorlo's got his arms full of the baby, and he's just like, come here.
Like, Ern's gonna do whatever he can for her, but he doesn't have a lot of experience.
No, he's just like, I don't know what to do. I'm not good with kids.
This is where I wish I could just be a
Meanwhile-
little fly on the wall to watch the guys interacting with the kids. Where like girls' night turns into a voyeur party of watching the guys try to handle the kids. Like watching Airden try and comfort Elaine. Kind of a thing.
You'll be able to find them easy enough, Tong. So now we've got all our girls in one spot and all our guys in one spot doing their thing. Keladin gets so excited when Tong joins. She's like, "Oh, hello, Tong. Glad you could join us."
Yes, Gaosha's like been on her shoulders, says like, begging your pardon, and this is probably the first time that Igraine is aware of Gaosha's existence, let alone that he can talk.
Daya's probably recovered enough that she's now looking around in that awkward, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do here, but I am here, and I guess I will find out.
I will say, not long after Tong has joined, there's a knock at the door, and then servants bring in a bunch of like snack foods and drinks and things like that. You know, comfort foods. And Igraine apparently was keen enough to get some of the foods that are native to your respective homelands.
Impressive.
She's got connections. After all, her cook is from the other world, so he knows how to get that stuff.
Yeah, so, Gauch is like, pardon me, ma'am, but, well, pardon me, my ladies, so with a slight bow, as slight as an owl can make, but, well, we have spoken briefly. Formal introductions were not made. This is my lady, Tong Yawen, professor at the university in Sehetaru for Arcana, Geology, and Linguistics, and lady of the courts in Beihai and the Imperial Court in Zhuchang.
Keladin just blinks a few times. She goes, "Wow, that's a lot."
I am deceptively old. And I am her familiar Gausha.
See. Well.
Daya is happily looking for things like baklava, ambrosia, and things with oranges in them.
Oh, yeah, you've got them. There's hot chocolate. There's chili powder to put in the hot chocolate if you want.
Wait, I think this stuff doesn't have chili powder, so I know you didn't like the chili, the chilies that I put in mine. So
I had already found a couple things, and then she was told about pineapple, and then she has hot chocolate, and now she has more things that she can hold. But keep me distracted at least.
like
Igraine has got
other things.
lots of big, comfy chairs in this room, and all of that. Candles. All that stuff, and she just kind of gestures. Eat whatever you like, find a comfy spot, and let the festivities begin. um, will your familiar, Mr. Gausha, be staying?
Oh, yes, yes. One moment. The rest of you can go on about getting things started. I just have to give Gausha a thing real quick. She'll go off to the side and pull out a little vest that says "Service Familiar" and put it on Gausha. Yes, for various reasons, I do need him to an extent. I will try to be as out of the way as I can be.
Fair enough.
Daya's probably
All
found
right.
the side of the room where she can most successfully set stuff down and have it all within reach. She's not in the corner of the room, but she certainly does not want to be in the center of the room. Out of the way-ish while still being properly in a circle, or however this is organized.
Sitting somewhere near Idea more as like a kind of a comforting thing. It's like, I know Idea. I know Lady Igraine. I know Tong, but not this Tong.
Mary, even or odd?
Even.
Excellent. So, Igraine gets comfy and she looks over and she goes, "So, Brina, I hear that there's a special someone."
Daya's completely unfazed. She's happy with her snacks.
Feeling like as Igraine started talking, I had like a piece of pineapple or something up to my mouth. Like, I just shoved pineapple in my mouth. Shoving pineapple in my mouth. It's like, do you have such a big first?
I mean, I suppose we don't have to. Gorlois did hint that something was also going on with Idea. He didn't tell me much. There might be something going on with you too.
Daya just looks around. She kind of shrugs.
Looking at her like with mild hope in her eyes. It's like,
come on, save me.
no, like, really expecting any help in that direction, but mild hope is like, Lady Igraine already knows that there is something with Idea. Oh, good. And she just shrugs. Okay. Just shrugs.
So is that a yes, maybe? Or are you not aware? Because he seemed to think you were aware.
Daya's mouth is probably half full, but she's like, I feel like I've been sold out here, but it's a solid maybe. But even if it's a maybe, he has a lot of work to do. And I don't know if he'll do it.
I'll sell you out, I promise. I merely stated why do I have to go first. I wasn't trying to sell you out.
Wait. Is this
They
like
tap it right next to her eyes and then realizes they didn't change color.
Is this a serious consideration? I wouldn't have thought so with you being in Amazonia.
That's a very good point. And by many accounts, it wouldn't be because of that. No. I do enjoy working with him. I'm not very convinced that he'd leave the area, and I'm certainly not settling down.
Keladin is certainly enjoying herself. She clearly, like, it's written on her face. She has no idea who you're talking about. She's just like, fascinating. So, Amazonians don't typically have relationships? Seems like a good way for your people to go extinct.
And yet they persist somehow.
It's happened once or twice, but not traditionally.
I see. Fascinating. Igraine, on the other hand, she's got this big grin. She's like, "Oh, you like working with him? I see. I see. You know, he might be willing to travel."
Yeah, I don't think they know who you're talking. Okay. Igraine knows who you're talking about, but I don't think Lady Keladin does. You might have to explain it if you want.
Am I supposed to explain it?
They'd like to know the details.
Keladin just goes, "Well, it's typically what we do. We gotta dish out to each other. Girls are supposed to be tight.
Wait, was
I
this
know we barely know each other, but
was this the druid that you were speaking off that evening
oh, a
to
druid?
I guess work in the forge?
Mm. Oh, an earth druid.
Yes, I told him it was a bad idea, and we did learn lots of good things because of it. That's why we knew Empress was there.
He's also the reason I ended up.
Igraine kind of shakes her head. She's like, "Emrys, no one's seen him in months. He was there recently?"
Yeah, Uther told him off.
Yeah.
That's not really like Uther. Why did he do that?
Rita just had like this horrified look at her face. Like,
Adea is about halfway to. She's about to open her mouth and explain, and then she remembers. She's like, "Oh yeah, this is the one thing that I wasn't supposed to."
like, Rita's like just. She doesn't like. She kind of says Idea under her breath, but I'm not sure.
Adea kind of looks away.
I don't know
She's
how.
like, Empress said things Uther didn't like.
Good sentence. That's not setting character. Yeah, Rita's got this like horrified look at her face, like kind of like that. Oh crap! Oh crap! Oh crap!
Igraine is looking pretty suspicious. Like, the sort of... Yeah, her whole demeanor has changed, because now it's like, what are you hiding from me?
Because it's a grain, Adea will look at her honestly and say, "I would tell you if I could."
That's what I.
So in other words, it involves me, potentially my husband, my people, and he doesn't want me to know. Sorry, one of my paleo friends.
Okay.
But I don't. Anyway, she's.
Adea kind of leans over to Brina.
crossing color.
Grain's sharp.
Rita just looks at Idea like a no duh kind of a look.
Keladin's like looking around and she's like, crap. Post Night's not supposed to be serious. She just goes, back to you, Brina. Come on, spill. Who is he?
Okay, this is
So
out
we
of
got
character.
some Earth Druid over here who's crushing on Idea.
Okay, this is out of character, but what's really funny is that Brina was literally just about to like throw herself onto this burning pyre of Idea and about ready to step in it. But because she didn't get a chance to do it, and Keladin's now asking her, now she's just a tomato again.
Marco's over here just dying. Like, this is the best episode yet.
I probably I'll have to see how I feel about this later, but it's certainly shaping up to be one of my more favorite ones, roleplay wise.
There's somebody, but I have no shot.
Says who?
The fact that I'm me.
What makes you say that you have no shot?
He is out. That's. I
I
shouldn't
had to
have
put
said
the
that.
two before I forgot.
Not have said that. Thank you. I love that. Perfect.
Okay, how is he out of your league?
The different patient in life.
Okay, dear. I'm gonna tell you now. That doesn't matter. Amror, way above my station. Didn't stop us.
That's Amror. Can't imagine him not making it work if he fell in love, which obviously he did.
Fair enough, but still.
I mean, if this person is as high as I'm thinking of, they probably don't care much about the politics of your potential situation.
I'm blind here, okay? This guy like turned out to be a selkie. He tried to kidnap me. So
Oof.
yeah,
That's unfortunate.
Say that again?
Okay, well, here's a question then. Is he a Selkie?
Don't think so.
Well, I mean, in theory, as a Fae, you should be able to tell, right? Amror tells me that he can, like, see through your little magical...
He couldn't tell.
That didn't stop him from almost getting killed by one.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
Maybe
Amber nearly got
Selkie
killed
thing.
by the other Selkies. So, no.
It's one of those... let's see. Nope, Igraine doesn't know. Tom, give me an intelligence check. Because this does technically fall under Arcana.
See, if it falls under Arcana, then I can add my
Yeah.
proficiency bonus to that.
Yes.
My my bonus of a +8 to that, which brings that to a
Nice.
19.
You would know that's actually one of the special abilities of Selkies, is that they can mask themselves from other Fae. Which makes them particularly awful.
I mean, that's the funny thing about Selkies is that they can hide themselves from other Fae.
Okay, I have to admit that makes me feel a little bit better, Tom. That It wasn't just that I
Okay,
couldn't.
well
notice.
then you only have to worry if the guy is Damnonian. He's not Damnonian, is he?
Rita's the shape of a pomegranate now. And like twiddling her hands, it's like trying to look at anywhere but at any of them.
She just like, she goes, oh. And just like curses in Kimmery. Like, well, I mean, you can't have that bad of luck twice, can you? Right? I mean, what are the odds of that?
Considering the party I travel with, pretty high.
Should I be concerned about traveling with you all?
Still go on a boat with us.
Hmm.
Which is really bad because I'm actually very good with boats. Good with boats. Pretty is not good
Just
with
not
boats.
with them.
Boats.
Interesting.
The selkies on
I wonder if there's a way to like
Yeah, we did meet.
figure that out.
Selkies on a boat.
Expose them. Okay, well, come on. Can we at least get a name? Maybe we can help you figure this out.
Brianna's like looking, like she glances over towards Lady Igraine. It's like, yeah, you probably already know him.
I do? Do you? It's not Erden, is it? I don't think he's a Selkie. I never got the impression you were into him.
And it just looks
Is
horribly
it No,
confused.
Henry's not. Who is Henry?
No!
I don't know.
No, Lady Igraine would know him because he's one of Luther's leaders.
Oh. She's just kind of looking. Keladin is just like. While Igraine is just like, oh. Well,
Poor Keladin feels like she's being left out.
I want to know what's going on. Igraine's just. Well, he's not a Selkie. That I can guarantee you.
Thank you.
Out of your station, technically yes.
Ah, the sounds
But
of
I
an Etiale.
suppose that no one's going to tell him no if he decides to marry outside or to date outside. So I'd say there's a shot. Does he like you back?
No idea.
No idea.
How does he act around you?
Trying to remember if Adea was around for the sugar.
No. Erden was. You weren't.
I was trying to remember if it was just brief or not at all.
I mean, he waited to say goodbye and wish me luck on this, so that was very nice. And he does talk to me. Even if I'm babbling about ridiculous stuff. He asked if I was made of sugar.
Does he talk with you frequently?
I think that is a yes for a mutual attraction.
I mean, he talks to me, but doesn't necessarily seek me out to talk to me.
Look, if he's calling, if he's asking if you're made of sugar,
I didn't know what sugar was, and I talked about the fact that his horse prefers apples to sugar. So I had to explain what sugar was.
he's asking if you're sweet.
Let it go. Oh, no. I'm siding with Tong here. Yeah.
Harper and Brina thing.
Igraine, she's still kind of like, let me put it to you this way. He's not a people person. He doesn't like talking to other people. Unless he absolutely has to. So if he's having conversations with you that are not about business, and it's just like, that's a good sign, right?
He didn't talk to other people.
About things that are not business?
I guess it would be considered business. Honestly, it could just be that he can't actually talk to me because he speaks Fae. He's a human who speaks Fae.
That may be because he's, like, not entirely human. He's like a quarter Fae. He just doesn't tell anyone.
Brina,
His-
denial is a river in Egypt. This is mutually attractive.
And Keladin's like glancing over, like, quarter. Like, what? And Igraine's totally ignoring, just like, yeah, his grandmother came from the Glass Isle. Like, she's legit Fae. Fae folk.
Between the way that the conversation has gone at this point and the snacks, Adea has relaxed at least a little bit.
Excellent. She's like, huh, this isn't so bad. Munching on an orange.
Or pineapple. But he said he spoke Fae because it's the barrier between Devnonia and the other world's really thin.
It is. That's how his grandmother ended up there in the first place. Like I said, he doesn't like to talk about it, and if he can get away with convincing people that he just knows it because of how thin the veil is, people tend to believe him. The only people he can't convince are druids because we know better. You can't learn Fae any more than you can learn Druidic. You either know it or you don't.
Dong is nodding along with this. It's like,
Yeah, makes sense.
well, it's like she's a linguist. This is probably one of the first things she studied as a linguist.
Probably. Probably annoys her greatly that she can't read Druidic.
But technically, Erden's learning Druidic for his magic, isn't he?
If he can read it, it's because he's always been able to. He's just never put any effort into it before.
Erden's been burned, but he's not even here to witness it.
Oh, no.
Meanwhile, as they're like wrangling kids, ouch! What the hell?
Oh, no, this is going against previously stated canon, in which everyone hid all of the druidic stuff from him. Like, he tried to seek it out to see if he could see anything of it.
That's
like,
true.
nope, this is secret stuff. We're a mystery cult, damn it, and you're not invited.
No,
Secretly, Taliesin knew he could read it the whole time, and he's like, "You're not responsible enough to handle this yet, so just don't."
And the reasoning that they gave him is like, no, this is secret Druidic stuff. Yeah, I can totally see that happening.
Oh no, and the reason why he's starting to get his druidic stuff now is because Taliesin's dead and the magic's wearing off.
He's not there to tell him no. Oh, now that I think about it, I don't think Taliesin ever let him anywhere near it. That's a fascinating thing to think about later on. Either way, I think you're probably okay.
And now what do I do? Oh,
Well,
gosh,
does he know
wait.
you like him?
Yeah. I sent a letter.
You told him? Aww.
I paid a crow tiny baubles to send it. I have no idea if it got there.
There's like, I think I cast light on one of those shiny baubles.
You did.
So say, how long ago was that? That was towards the beginning of the traveling, wasn't it?
Adea probably recalls innately when it was.
So I wrote the letter and sent it after we saw Cernados.
That was like a few days ago.
Yeah.
Probably
But I
a
did-
half a week to a week ago.
But so I wrote it after we met Cernados and the ghost girl. But I didn't send it until after Cobalt had joined the party
It was
because
like the last 2 days of
Okay.
March.
I was having trouble finding a Corvid to send it because I know how to send letters home to the other world. But I'm like, oh, I actually have to find a bird to deliver this. And was having trouble finding a Corvid.
Adea probably innately responds like instantaneously with the date and a relative time of day.
Cool.
It's been like 4 days.
It's been like 4 days.
5 max.
What was an unusual part of my day?
True.
Well, okay, now that's all cute and all. What are we talking about? Everyone seems to know except me.
Hey, I'm just as lost as you are.
I don't really know who we're talking about.
Igraine kind of looks at you, Brina. And then it's just kind of like, he's a prince. Of Damnonia.
Yep.
And Keladin, let's see. There we go. Keladin just goes, Prince. No.
No.
Tong, Idea, you're welcome to roll some wisdom checks to see if that clicks anything.
Now, if he's not a people person, Tong would have spoken with him.
Doesn't mean that you wouldn't have heard people talking about him.
All right.
Adea playfully
I mean, it is just a
noticing
great roll.
the disbelief. I'm going to presume it's enough that at least Adea can tell like the disbelief that Keladin's like, no way.
Yeah.
Adea's not trying to go much further, but playfully she like pulls some copper out of her bag and fabricates it into like a little tiara and puts it on Brina.
You said wisdom?
Uh-huh.
Brina's just kind of like looking up towards her, towards the top of
15?
her head. Like, it's on my head.
Of sorts.
Why?
So there are 2 names with princes that you've heard circulating around the camp. One was Prince Bors. The other one was Prince Urian.
What's funny is that the two royals over there probably get a lot more out of it.
Yeah, I know who that is.
Medea still doesn't know who they're talking about, but he's having fun
And
with
the
it.
response
Keladin's
that I
just like,
gave
oh
him,
my gosh,
I was
you
gonna say,
make
like,
such
what do you
a
mean, oh no?
gorgeous princess.
I'm not a
And he's
prince.
totally single. He doesn't even have any, like, arranged marriages or anything.
Princess, I'm literally just from Teotihuacan. I'm storyteller. That's really it.
Keladin's just like, I
You
don't know
look
what
like
that means.
Princess
Do you
now.
like snow?
No, I don't.
Have you experienced
Oh.
snow?
Yes. Once, I think. I think I've wait.
Keladin just is making this face. She goes, you may want to try and like somebody else then, because he comes from the land of, like, perpetual snow.
Fool?
Perpetual.
Huh?
As Thomas is like, fool? Because the what Scandinavia was known to the Romans, so that's all she would know.
Yeah. I mean, close enough.
You, Lady Keladin, you said oh no. What was that supposed to mean? Was that a bad thing?
No. I know who she's talking about now. I mean, aside from the snow problem, he's a sweetheart. He would never do anything to hurt you. And then Igraine's like, and on the bright side, you're not too short for him anymore.
I know. That's actually the only time I've seen him flustered. When I grew 2 feet.
Well, I mean, that would fluster anyone to suddenly see or, see someone grow 2 feet all of a sudden.
The Aquilid wasn't as
Yeah, that's
flustered.
a lot of growth.
Huh?
That's a lot
Leoflid?
of growth.
Medea, under her breath, is kind of like, I may have known bad things were already going to happen.
I love relationships are give and take. Now, it's not meant to be an exchange, but you make some sacrifices, we make some sacrifices. If the two of you like each other enough, you can make it work. As long as you don't hate each other.
That makes sense.
That's true. That would have been great advice for when, before I got married. I didn't have anything to, look off of. I had no, wow, Jennifer's brain not working. No role models.
Is this Igraine or Keladin?
Keladin.
But you don't hate Amor, do you?
No.
Okay.
I mean, he could be annoying sometimes, but I can be annoying sometimes, so, I'm telling you, sometimes Amor, he's just so, lawful. And getting him to, loosen up, It's like pulling teeth.
There's a reason he
Little
was
goody two shoes.
party dad for us.
Somewhere
Makes
a small leprechaun looks up.
Even with the partners
gonna
that
pause.
we love. Okay.
Sorry, I just want to pause for a second. Elaine, still crying. She's so upset. She's just like, I want my mommy. I don't want to play this game anymore. Just like absolutely devastated. Doesn't want to be with the boys anymore. She's like,
At this point, Cobalt will be juggling anything that isn't sharp just to try and entertain her.
She's not responding. She's watching.
I rolled a 1.
And she's
I rolled a 1, so that didn't work well at all.
Kador's just like, wow, you're terrible at this.
Yes, I am. No other different way. I haven't practiced. I feel terrible.
Gorlo's just like, Kador, you cannot say things like that to people. That's rude. Sorry. I think you'll get better if you practice. Gorlo's just like, it's not.
Emerald will get down to Elaine's level and be like, what's your favorite game, Elaine?
I like playing with dollies.
Trying to think if Amber knows how to do something with this immediately.
Actually, Ern will go over and is like, and where are your dollies?
In my room.
Well, let's go get them, shall we? Can you show me where you
She'll just like hold her hand out.
And Ern will take it.
And lead you.
Keladin took off where Amber left off.
Perfect. Because Amber's like, I am boy dad. I don't actually know what to do with this information.
Right. I genuinely want to help. My plan has fallen apart.
Yeah, Ern immediately saw it's like, oh, the plane failed at initial contact with the enemy.
So she leads you to her room, which just happens to be next to her mother's room. You can hear, like, as you're getting close, you hear this, like, like, a squeal come out. She'll open her door and lead you in. You can actually hear the voices on the other side of the wall. She's like, goes to her trunk and starts rifling through for her dolls. Are you going to listen in, like, try and actually hear the words that are being said?
While Elaine's getting everything, yeah, I'll try and listen in a little bit.
Okay, go ahead and give me a perception.
I didn't even pull out my dice. I didn't expect to use them today. Got BP 20 somewhere. Alright, here we go. It's not bad. Actually, that's pretty good. 16.
Yeah, that'll be good enough. What you are gathering, they are trying to figure out who Brina has a crush on. And it sounds like Igraine has figured it out. And Keladin is feeling a little left out, but the girls are trying to give her advice. They're like, does he like you back? And all of this. So basically, that last little bit of that conversation we were having, he's heard it all.
Aaron's just internally fist bumping. It's like, yes, they're also trying to help her out. Yay!
Tong going to say something before I
Yes,
interrupted you?
Look, all our partners can annoy us from time to time. And I just have to be examples to pull from.
That's fair. And, you know, that advice goes for you too, Adea. You said that he had a lot of work, but don't let that be a tripping stone.
Give him a chance. I just don't know what he's gonna say.
At least he has 2 arms to catch her. And as soon as Brina says that, she claps a hand over her mouth and like looks horrified because she like.
That is so out of context for her to be just like. Oh my gosh.
And like Brina
Like the girls all just start laughing.
Brina like look towards Idea or towards Igraine like like panic in her eyes of like I don't know if I was supposed to let slip that I know that story or not. So
It's girls' night.
it's true. But these are also girls that I don't know very well other than Idea.
And Keladin, she's like, you told her that story, huh? Well, you know, let me catch the rest of you ladies up. Very early on in the courtship with my husband, I, being the clumsy person that I am, sometimes tripped. But I was on the wrong side of my husband, the side that is missing an arm, and he tried to catch me, but he didn't have an arm, so we both just sort of fell over. And he was horrifically embarrassed for weeks.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Yeah. Well, I think it was because he was trying to hide the fact that he didn't have an arm. But, I knew. I got skills.
For him. Actually, well, no.
What's funny
I'll
about
say
this
it's right
is
about
Dea
here.
doesn't know this, but the rest of the party knows that Amror did not try to hide that before he chose to be a part of the before he decided to live with his family.
Yeah, it's like he didn't used to do that, but
It's right about this time where Elaine comes up with just like a handful of dolls. She's like, okay, I got them all. There's like 10 dolls in her arms.
Oh, they're so cute. What are their names?
Very
DM.
good.
Yeah, so she's gonna start naming them all off. Just
he's feeling Bria's bit.
And
I mean, it seems to work.
Hey, I was congratulating him on the fact that he is doing what a person should be doing in this situation.
You know,
right? Perfect. She does have a doll named Brina and a doll named Rada.
yay.
Yeah, so those two will definitely stand out. Another one is Leoflid, so she's clearly met her at some point. At least you're gathering that it's Leoflid because she kind of butchered the name a little bit because it's a hard name. She doesn't have all her teeth.
Yeah, Fid? Yeah, Fid?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That minor lisp that happens when a couple of them are missing in a
Leafwood.
row.
Yes, exactly. Um, there's a moment where Igraine turns her head towards the direction of her daughter's room. You guys don't know it's her daughter's room, but she just gets this look and cocks her head, and then she's just like, shakes her head and turns back. She definitely can hear her daughter's voice rattling off all the names of her dolls, and she's like, well, she's roped someone into this. Say, man, there's something else I was gonna do, and now I've forgotten.
More doll names or something Elaine, or I mean not Elaine, Igraine or Keladin were gonna say.
No, something that Igraine thought it was Igraine. No, maybe it was Cullen. I don't know. See,
Which side of the wall do you want to deal with right now?
The Airden and Elaine
both
side?
overlapping. It's Elaine will get through with all of the names. She's like, "Which one you want to play with?"
Apparently it's Brina.
Okay, and she'll hand you Brina. Surprisingly, this doll does seem to look a little bit like Brina. It's got curly black hair. It's a little bit smaller than the other dolls. And it's dressed in one of the typical dresses that you would find from this area at this time. So it's a little different than she would normally dress, but
Limitations of the medium.
yep. She's just gonna grab another one of her dolls. And she's just like, "We need to get dressed for the ball. We gotta be as pretty as we can because we've gotta win the heart of the prince."
All right.
So she's gonna pull out a plethora of clothing and little shoes and things and just scatter them on the floor as children are wont to do.
Mm-hmm.
And she's just gonna start dressing her dollies.
And Ern will try and do like a little bit of roleplay of the dolls themselves talking about what they're gonna do, and I would like to roll for it and add my performance and royalty checks to this.
Okay, yeah, go for it.
10 plus 1 plus 5.
I
So
was getting
16.
out of it if Adea was in there, but I don't think she's been told the story about Adea. Adea would not be a fan of.
Yeah, I mean, she's totally going along with it. She's like, "Oh yeah, you know the names of real people. Cool." She's just like, "Let's do it."
And Ern is using like a lot of his acting chops to like both replicate Brina as well as try and put her more into the setting that Helene will be used to.
Excellent. Meanwhile, down with the men folk, Gorlois is just kind of like, the boys are roughhousing a little bit. They've decided to get some sticks and are like whacking each other with them now. You know, sword fight. And Gorlois is looking around. He just goes, "Huh. I didn't think that Erden would get trapped."
I appreciate that you knew where to pick up from where I started.
Well, if anything's going to stop her from crying, it's dolls or her mother, so that works, I suppose. I just feel bad that he's kind of alone with her.
This feels like one of those match cuts of Ern doing like a full-on performance of at least 3 dolls at once. It's like,
Yep. What's funny is Amor probably doesn't even know that Aridin's perfectly alright.
it's like all the guys are assuming he's lost. He's gone to war and never to return.
This works.
Right. Cobalt, will you go check on him? Make sure that she hasn't.
Right, Cobalt will go check on him quietly.
Okay. He gives you directions to where to go or whatever, since you're fairly new to this castle. You're easily, I mean, you can hear the girls' voices coming out of the one door, and then as you come up to that door, you can hear Erden just putting on a show in there. And Elaine is just going right along with it. They're totally just playing a game with dolls.
He will not interrupt. He will return back to the boys.
Corliss will look up.
He's gonna get back down and go, okay, they're fine. They're probably fine.
Okay, he doesn't need rescuing?
Nope.
You heard at least 3 different voices that were definitely not little girls coming from her room.
Nope. Everything is great.
Okay. Well, who knew? I don't think I've ever seen him really, truly interact with children more than the last 2 days. Fascinating.
But they're younger than Kador, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Kador is 4.
I thought Kador was 5.
Or 5. He might be 5.
I think he's.
Either way, he's older than Berthale, because Berthale's only 2.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's about the same age as Elaine. Um. So eventually the talk gets off of like the crushes or whatever. Keladin's telling you a little bit about herself.
Yeah, she was telling us.
Because
she told us the story about
Her and Amor.
Yes, but Igraine told Brina.
So, Keladin's just like, well, I guess you'd like to know a little bit about me because I'm like a stranger to you guys, outside of being Amor's wife. I guess the important things to know about me is, my mother died when I was very young. I was just kind of on my own. I never met my father. So, I don't actually know, like, what my status would have been otherwise. I don't think they were ever actually together. My mom didn't talk about him a whole lot. Always said he was a passing fling. So, I always told myself I was never gonna do that. What I do know is that I've never been able to, like, perform magic, but I have, like, sensitivities. Like, I can sense it. I know when it's being used or when something magical or someone magical is near me, which is how I knew about Amor and his arm. It's just kind of how I roll. Which leads me to believe that my father must have had some sort of magical abilities. Because my mother definitely did not. I don't know. It's quite fascinating. And I'm terrified that one day Berthael is going to show signs of magic and just create utter chaos.
I mean, he is half changeling, so there's a good possibility that will be the case.
Oh, yeah. I know. I was warned that it doesn't always show up right away. Yay me.
Yeah, I can only imagine the kind of hassle that my parents had to deal with me when I was a child. And I'm full-blooded Fae. Daughter of a wizard. And a monk.
Oh. Oh.
Pretty sure
Okay.
I'm well aware of the hassle that I was.
Find it. Adopt random animals and bring them home.
You know, I suppose there are worse things. I mean, you didn't come home with the questing beast, so that's something.
No, but we did meet some people looking for the thing. And they, oh right, they wouldn't give me their names. So much if asking your names has offended you at all.
No, Amror warned me about you. He said you do not use names for nefarious reasons, so...
No, not at all, and I
It's all
didn't
good.
realize what happened here. I can only imagine how many people I've offended.
No
I'll be right back in a second.
Igraine's just like, no, what? Erden didn't tell you? That man, I tell you.
Well, he told me now, after I figured it out myself.
How long have you known him and he hasn't said anything?
Long enough.
You heard your name come up and you're just like...
Yeah, just a mental note of something else I'm gonna have to apologize for later.
It's like, look, I wasn't thinking about it, okay?
Quick
Didn't
side
seem
question.
important until suddenly, oh yeah, this is important.
Quick side question, because I don't know if this actually got I don't know if Tong ever responded with this, because she was trying to figure out who it was that Brina likes, and knows of two different princes, Prince Boris or Prince Urian. Did that ever, was Tong ever going to ask about that? Because I think we moved on, but I wasn't sure. No? Okay.
It's not really in Tong's personality, too.
Okay.
It's just like, it's a prince. There are two princes there. It's one or the other. I don't really care.
Tong, it's a prince. I by definition don't care.
Yeah.
As long as it's not me they're interested in.
At the very least, she doesn't seem to mind the Duke and Duchess.
Yeah.
She's tolerant for the moment.
For the moment.
I mean, you'll notice that Tong has said nothing about herself. Unless...
A little bit.
There's just the introductory and I'm older than I look.
No, she
Yes.
also mentioned the fact that she's a daughter of a wizard and a monk.
Well, that's what I said. The introductory.
Oh, yeah. Sorry,
Okay.
I thought you meant like the introduction that Gao Shou gave.
Adea's brain has gone on
All
like
of it.
a 3-tangent leap while we've been talking, and suddenly Adea's just like, her face changes and she's like, Will told me that Stonehenge was the broken down house of stone giants. Why didn't they build their houses better?
Okay, and they're gonna burst out laughing, just like he told you what?
But Stonehenge was the ruins of stone giants. They should have built their houses better.
It's not the ruins of. He does that when he doesn't want to talk to people. He'll just. It's a sacred circle of the druids.
Today I just had this moment of dawning of, oh, that's cool. I think that's cooler than what he said it was.
Just. I'm sorry that he lied to you. I mean, they're made of special stones that resonate magic, so that we can perform sacred ceremonies and things there.
That's definitely cool. Still gotta see this place.
So funny.
So Zadea's brain apparently occasionally does what mine does, where like you're like, where did that come from? And you're like, well, it was a tangent from this that then like within the space of 5 seconds tangented 2 more times that I can trace back, but this is where we're at now.
My brain does that too.
Igraine's gonna take another turn. She's just like, okay, I need you to be honest. And she's looking mostly at Brina. How is Erden really holding up? Yeah. After everything with losing Taliesin again, and then...
Honestly, it almost seems like he's doing better than some of the rest of us. He keeps seeming to be really good to talk to. Like, therapy with Erden kind of a thing. But...
That sounds dangerous, but go on.
He really helped me when we lost Taliesin out of the drums, so... I'm so glad he got a chance to reconnect with his sister. So...
That was dangerous.
He has a sister?
Yeah!
Yes, she is a student at the library.
You did great.
I've had her for a few classes, and she delivers my mail on occasion.
He seemed to, indicate he was an only child. A little liar.
He did not have a party the last... before they reconnected, so that would make sense. But I made sure that he actually got to reconnect with her, because I know how hard it would be if... I mean, heck, I knew how hard it was to lose connection with my brother. So...
He had several siblings. Adea just got this confused look on her face.
Yes. I'm sorry, he has multiple siblings?
I think one of them died looking for him.
Yeah, that was a brother. I think it's just a brother and a sister. Is it just a brother and a sister, or is there 3?
Yeah, there were 3. One of them died.
And then there's a sister, and then, but...
Another brother? Or is it another sister? I think it's another brother.
Yeah, there were 2 brothers.
Okay. One brother died.
He's over here just like...
I don't know about the other brother. But Dietland's great. Engaged. My brother's engaged too, so I just got the invitation to his wedding, actually.
They're not engaged to each other, are they?
The entire family board.
No, they're not.
I think leaving fractured the entire family order.
No, they're not
Did he
engaged.
take the... Did he take the news of his brother's death? Okay.
Hard to say, because I didn't see him in the initial conversation because I wanted to give them space, obviously. But so far, I think so. There's some times where he's a little bit more distracted, but I can't tell if that's just with war and Rada running away, or if it's other stuff that he's processing.
How'd he take that?
Not well. Granted, that was a very confusing morning. I woke up deaf with sparks coming out of my ears, and then later grew 2 feet. So.
Well, that all happened on the same day.
And we fought a horde of zombies that popped out of the ground. There was druidic gambling going on, and Brino glanced over at Idea with a little bit of a frown.
Idea just nods and confirms.
I wasn't part of it. I was just there.
It did nothing.
Okay.
Is there anything else that Brino would have picked up on with Airden, though? Like, is there anything else I would have picked up on?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Ern doesn't really have a penchant for talking about his past that much, so probably anything related to it, probably wouldn't. He would at least avoid bringing it up.
I mean, because the only thing of his past, in a way, that I now know more than I did before is the fact that there is a love life. I don't have details, but there has been something because of his conversation with me.
And then Keladin is just like, what about that new guy? I don't know his name, but he was definitely new. I don't remember seeing that face before. He must have been sitting in shadow or something. Yeah. Is that his name?
Yeah.
He kind of just
Where'd
showed
he
up.
come from?
The
Did
road?
you pick up a stray?
Wouldn't be the first time very human.
You just pick up stray humans?
Not intentionally.
I think Amor
And the
referred to him.
Maybe I should ask him about it then.
The
guy's a big yawn. Do you have to clean your butt in front of everybody?
We can hardly
Yes,
see
he
it
does.
anyway. He matches, but he's pretty well camouflaged against the blanket
I know.
anyway.
But he blends into the blanket very well, and it's really hard to tell, so.
I mean, I can only see him because you pointed him out.
We were planning
Oh,
to sing the
I was just
Horsemen
cleaning
of the
his toes.
Apocalypse, and he did not seem to like that.
No, he seemed extremely scared.
It seems like a great
Oh.
plan, though.
Is he Christian?
Yes, I believe so.
Idea nods her head.
He's much nicer than the other Christians, you know?
Fascinating. Oh yeah, there's a whole spectrum of them.
Tiberius didn't seem to really like any of us. He just kept crossing himself all the time.
Amra told me about him, that all he seemed to care about was money.
Yeah.
Merchants.
Sadly, I think he owns a winery with youth.
I'll mutter something in Chinese.
Igraine just shakes her head. So you guys don't really know anything about him.
I know that he's not very optimistic about our chances going forward.
He doesn't like the people that the army doesn't like, and that was good enough for Amor.
See.
He's normally practicing writing, though. He's a scribe.
Not a very lucrative job, though.
When you can fight, at least a little bit.
Can he now?
Emmer asked about.
See, did he say what he could do in a fight?
Dea looks around. I wasn't paying that much attention. She was listening more than she was watching.
In game, he barely mentioned anything beyond saying that he was familiar with the sword. Out of game, I clarified he was a monk.
I was gonna say, I don't believe it was specified at all.
And I think the Emmer, he showed some scars in the fact that, but Dea was more listening than watching, so she wouldn't have picked up.
Let's see. Want to do a little game?
I'm not gonna grow.
Igraine is like narrowing her eyes at Keladin.
Kind of game.
I'm not gonna magically grow again, am I?
Oh, not that kind of game.
Wait, there's
A
no
test
magic.
of skills. Oh, you could use magic.
What are we doing?
Alright, Idea. We'll call this a dare. I want you to go see if you can get that new guy, Cobalt, to show us what he's made of.
You're wanting to pin him into a fight with Idea?
Yeah. I gotta know that he's gonna have my husband's back. Igraine's just shaking her head. Helen.
Dea looks confused. She's like, I mean, I can. Why am I gonna fight him? Isn't he supposed to be helping us?
Yes, we've got to test him. Make sure he's up to the task. Do you want to fight next to a stranger that you don't know whether he really does have the skills he claims he does? Or do you want to know that you can trust the person beside you?
Dea's never really thought about this.
Probably she never really had to, in a way.
She's like, I usually make the weapons. I hadn't thought about this. Using them is newer. And others did not like that very much. Not to say I learned nothing.
They didn't like... They didn't like that you used them, or that you didn't use them?
I didn't use them. Not because I didn't like them. I just like making them more than I liked using them.
Idea can hold her own.
Erden, you are still hearing all of this.
Oh yeah, I've been taking notes.
Oh.
Cobalt has heard none of this. He's back down trying to juggle again.
Yep.
Roll a
Elaine
10.
has totally crashed. She's like passed out on her dolls.
He'll actually
She's having-
try and he'll pick her up and try and make her comfortable on her bed.
That
Easy
hardly
enough.
seems
I mean,
fair.
she is a toddler dead to the world.
I told Airden to smack me with a sword, and it didn't work.
When did you have him smack you with a sword?
Cadmus was worried. I had to prove to him that I wasn't going to die.
I missed when I walked away from that conversation.
Keladin is just
Yeah,
like, Cadmus. Like, the druid Cadmus, your friend? She's looking at Igraine. Yeah. Yep, he is my friend. And then Keladin's like, is he the one who has a crush on you?
Rita, like, just nods.
And Dan's like, yes.
That's so adorable. Oh my goodness. Don't break his heart. He's very delicate.
I was just gonna let
Anyway,
him
are you
make
gonna
his
do it or
choice.
not?
I was gonna give him a chance at least, if he wanted it.
Brina's gonna just
He
grin at
wants
that.
to-
I don't know if he'll leave the camp, honestly.
He might.
And even then,
She doesn't
after
think
that,
he'll
we'll
leave the
have to
camp.
see how it develops. But if he won't leave, then I'm not settling down. I still have lots of places to go, lots of things to see.
We do kind of owe you a trip to Stonehenge.
Exactly.
Ah, youth. Ever so adventurous. But who am I to talk? I still have wanderlust.
Where else have you traveled, Tom?
Alright. Beyond that, happy for you, really. Are you gonna go and pick a fight with the new guy?
I mean, I can. Like I said, it hardly seems fair. Also, there might be a lot of fire involved.
Oh,
Okay, so we'll just get the kids out of the way. Come on, let's go. She gets up and just opens the door and starts leaving. And Grace just like,
she's like, okay.
let them
There's
do
no
their
stopping
thing.
I was saying,
Oh,
Brina
boy.
just kind of like flailed out of her chair. Like,
Nah. Nah, let them do their thing. We continue girls' night. Definitely not saying that to avoid Yudea's warning of fire.
you go make sure
That's fair.
everybody stays safe.
Igraine's like, yeah, if there's gonna be a fight, I'm getting my kids out of the way. Getting her kid out of the way.
I would say, I'll come help. This is also, Brina has, like, the little tiara that Idea has set on her head. She got wrapped up in the conversation and has completely forgotten to take it off. It's still
Perfect.
sitting on her head.
Alright, so we've got 3 ladies who've left. Is Idea going?
Yeah, Daya's going. Especially
Oh,
since
perfect.
somebody's
4
going
ladies
with.
who left. Alright, Tong, you have this huge room and all this food all to yourself while they're doing whatever they're doing.
It's like,
Well,
Brina's
she's just going to be like, she is going to talk with Gausha about what she is allowing herself to talk about if and when they return.
Excellent. Erden, what are you doing? You've got Elaine tucked in. She's dead to the world.
Yeah,
Snoring
taking her
softly.
in, organize, like putting some stuff away, and then he was probably a little distracted, so he actually like goes to the other room to like find Igraine and just knocks on the door and like opens it up a little bit. It's like, Igraine, are you still here?
Just Tong.
No?
Oh, hi. Oh, 2 things. One, here's the letter that is for Rada. And sorry for the other day. I didn't know how painful that was, and I apologize.
Looks at Gausha. Do you think that's is a good enough apology? However you feel about it, my lady. Apology accepted.
Cool. I'm going to have fun. And he closes the door. I guess I might as well go back to the boys. It was this way.
This way. Alright. The ladies come out, Keladin in the lead, and she's just like, hello, boys. We need you. We're gonna go to a little practice arena. She just gets this big grin on her face.
He is nervous. He doesn't know why, but he's going to follow.
Gorlois is just like narrowing his eyes. He glances at his wife, and she's just like mouthing, just. She'll give the same look to Amror too, just like.
Amber is very compliant. Adea's walk. You can see she's both planning what she's going to say and what she's going to do at the same time. She's like clearly deep in thought, but very focused. And she's got like, Cobalt probably doesn't notice, but maybe he does. But she's like analyzing him and like.
Igraine will pointedly, quiet. Yeah. Got it. Igraine will quietly tell Gorlois and Amror, "This could get messy. Please keep the kids out of this."
Noted.
So you get to the practice arena. You would have been just far enough behind that you would have seen them heading that way. Of course, you also knew what was coming, so.
I was like, all right, I guess I gotta keep jogging.
Tooth is just like, so, what are we doing? Is this gonna be like girls against boys or something? Keladin's like, no. Actually, most of you are just gonna go sit and observe. But not you. And she'll just, like, put a hand on your chest, Cobalt. She's like, you're gonna stay right here.
Adea will walk up and be like, Cobalt, I have been told to formally challenge you to a duel.
There is the most pained look on his face in this moment.
Keladin will just be like, good luck!
Adea will look at Keladin and be like, I presume not to the death.
That doesn't mean to trigger a look of relief in case you. Oh, okay. This is not a. They're going to kill me moment.
Cadmus would not be happy if you died.
I already told him I wouldn't die.
Exactly.
If you want.
I'm confident of that.
Idea, if you want, I will allow you to have a surprise round before we officially roll initiative. Since you are the challenger and he is the challengee.
Okay.
But he gets to pick the weapon. Sorry, original duel rules is like whoever challenges the challengee, the person that's being challenged is the one who got to pick the weapons. But the challenger was the one who picked like the time and place.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, since I don't see any way out of this, maybe use short swords.
Use what?
Short swords.
Short swords?
Mm-hmm.
Swords are good.
He does not have one currently.
Adea is carrying a spear, and I don't think she's made herself a sword yet.
Ern at this point probably like jogs up and is like, all right, finally got up to you. Oh, is this a fight?
Yeah.
This is a weird matchup, but okay.
But we're supposed to be provided with swords.
What kind of swords do you need?
Two short swords.
Oh, I got one here.
This is a practice arena. There are practice weapons.
So Adea will go to pick up the sword, and then she'll walk more to like the center of one side of the arena and wait for Cobalt to pick his.
Well, Cobalt looks very happy picking up the sword.
Once he picks up the sword, she'll be like, ready?
She said, "Are you ready?"
Yes.
And as
He's
soon
ready.
as he acknowledges it, without a second thought, she throws a firebolt at him.
Excellent.
Okay. AC of 15.
Let's see here. Time to roll. I've seen better rolls. Does a 15 hit?
AC is 15.
So tie.
That matches. So
I believe it's meat to beat.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
2d10.
What's meat to beat?
It only does
You
4
have
damage.
to meet the AC to beat it.
Okay.
4 damage. Ouch.
I roll low.
So it's basically like you've been nicked. Like you managed to mostly dodge, but it still nailed you like in the shoulder.
Was that with 2d10s, Dominic?
Yes, it was.
Wow.
Okay.
It may
He's
also
going
be
to wave
obvious
his arm that is
as we get later
hurt
on
and
that Adea's not actually trying that hard. She's just throwing the kitchen sink at him because she can.
Fabricate a kitchen sink and throw it at him because it's huge.
that sure sounds like trying hard, but okay.
I suppose we need to roll for initiative now.
Yes.
So we yeah.
Roll for initiative.
Adea is
19.
really goofing around. None of these rolls are good.
And 19?
I rolled an 8.
Alright. Well, I think you go first, Cole.
Okay. Seeing as she started it, he's not going to use his short sword either yet. He's going to immediately fling off 2 darts. And so that is a 15 to hit.
That does not hit. I have a 19 AC.
Well, that one doesn't hit either.
Bounce off of her.
Upper armor, probably.
Yeah.
Because she's always in it.
Yep.
Somebody told her to get comfy. Adea's comfy in her armor.
Okay.
Very true.
Well, then with that in place,
Armor pajamas.
yeah, that's it for his turn.
So does he kind of stay at range?
Yes.
All right. Adea will kind of look at him and I'm like, we can play close or we can play far, but if you'd like to stay far, and she'll cast a continual flame, not continual flame, flaming sphere, right next to him. So,
Okay.
any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dexterity saving throw. It appears in an occupied space. And as a bonus action, you can move the sphere up to 30 feet, and if you ram it into a creature, that creature must make the saving throw against the sphere's damage, and the sphere stops moving. And she will ram it into you.
Alright. That's an 8.
Yeah, you needed a 16 to save.
Oh, poor Cobalt.
5 damage.
He's getting beat up by a girl.
Well, that's not a surprise with this party.
Yeah.
Not much of an insult either.
No.
It's really not that embarrassing if lit on fire. Just saying.
Not to mention, he's also Kimry. It's normal. Not normal for him to be beaten up by a girl, but normal for a female to be a worthy opponent as well. That's, I guess, is what I'm getting at. I'm gonna stop talking.
Now this is This is nothing new to him, unfortunately.
So he regularly gets set on fire?
I mean, flaming arrows. They could be a thing. He is Kimmery.
Flaming arrows, mostly just getting his butt kicked. Alright, so is that my turn now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, immediately moving in close because this long range stuff isn't working. I'm going to charge in close as I can. Being mobile does give extra 10 feet of movement. And I'm just going to take 2 swings with the short sword. And that's not even close. And that is a natural 20 for a total of 26.
Nice.
Alright, so you managed to dodge one, and then he manages to get you. Go ahead and do
Only
your...
with a crit.
Yeah.
Alright, so that would be, when doubling the damage, that's 20 points of damage total.
He got you good.
He did get me good. And Adea realizes we're being serious now.
Playtime's over.
This too seems very familiar, as he immediately uses any movement he has left to dance as far back as possible, mobile allowing him to do so without attack opportunity.
Yeah, I'd say you guys were probably only like 10, 15 feet apart from each other to start with. So.
Yes, so he's now on the opposite side, so that they are in between him and the fireball.
All right, let's see here.
And of course, the crowd is given the right noises. The ooh, wah, you know.
Brina's just kind of like, oh man. Still in her little tiara because she's completely forgotten that she's wearing it.
Is he more than 30 feet away from the flaming orb at this point?
Yeah.
He's trying to be.
He'll probably be about 35.
So Adea will move the sphere right up next to him. Let's see here. But after that, she'll close just a little bit so that there's no... Behind him's the fire, in front, not right there. And then, she will, you're gonna hit me that hard, you gotta look at me. And she will use Lightning Lash. Strength saving throw or be pulled 10 feet in a straight line. And then take lightning damage.
17.
Right.
17 does actually pass the save.
Yeah. As soon as you do it, he stabs his sword into the ground, accident or unknowingly creating a grounding rod.
And Adea is realizing that she's playing sloppy.
Alright. He's going to dive in around the fireball. As he moves in, instead of taking 2 attacks, he's going to immediately douse his weapon in ink. Because it's always got moment, just on pure reflex. And then swing an attack. And that is a total of 13 to hit.
Does not hit.
Alright.
And in the stands, Brina's like in ink. Like so my comment was actually Brina saying that because she's like walking
Like,
down her
what?
weapon in ink and it's like
Realizing his error, he's immediately going to try to dance back. Only 3 feet away this time, just slightly out of their range. Or 5 feet, I mean.
Okay.
Yeah, he just wants to be far enough away that you have to take a step towards him to actually do something. You're just standing in one place the whole time.
Medea will end the flaming sphere. Realizing she now needs to take this seriously, she will use a branding smite on the short sword. And she will walk up to you, and pretty sure she has 2 attacks. Yes, she does. I've got a 19 and a 14.
The 14 misses, the 19 hits.
All right. So 6 plus 5 plus the branding smite. Branding smite does radiant damage for some reason, not fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't even roll properly.
So
It's an extra 2d6.
I think that I was talking with, maybe it was with Arthur, about radiant damage being radioactive damage instead.
That's something that I brought up when I said that I was reflavoring radiant damage for sickening radiance as radiation damage.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
So you'll take
It is likely, as an alchemist, that you could make radioactive damage. So if you want to make it radioactive damage, you can.
Well, we're certainly doing damage. I'm not sure Adea actually knows what she's doing. She just knows she's doing damage. And it does leave him with a light. He does give off light after this.
Okay, yeah, totally radioactive.
So
he's
3
giving off a blue
piercing and
light.
7 radioactive.
Wait, how much damage total?
10.
10. Alright, that hurts a lot, and there probably goes his chance of having children.
You'll live, and you can still do it. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's not that many trips through the MRI machine.
I was to say, and because you're using practice weapons, everything's going to be bludgeoning if it's not magical damage, just because these weapons are not sharpened.
It would have been slashing, not piercing, because it's a short sword.
Yeah.
I was thinking of the spear, but
either way, both of you have been pretty bruised.
Yes.
And one of you is glowing.
One of you is glowing.
The signature thing of Adea, making things glow.
Like, did she cast light?
Basically, the spot where she smacked you is glowing blue now.
He does not like that, and he is taking a response because he's all I can do at this point.
Tingly.
Let's see, that's a 17 for the first attack, and an 8 for the second.
Neither of those hit.
Your dice do not like you tonight. Well, no, they gave you a crit, so they're like, nah, 1 per night. No more.
Well, he's going to use his bonus action to take an unarmed strike with his free hand. And also rolls an 8.
Uh,
That's all I got.
Alrighty. Cobalt does not wear any metal, correct?
No, not particularly.
I mean, he
That's a
might
good-
wear a metal cross, but that's probably it.
Yes, but you can't see it.
Idea. Hook and book is morally questionable.
Yeah, Dea's just gonna go for her another branding smite into double slash. Both of those miss.
Okay.
I rolled 2 3s.
2 3s.
Alright, apparently a glowing sword's easier to dodge.
Cobalt's learning. He's just like, okay, I get this. I'll duck and dodge.
Getting in the groove.
He's getting back into the rhythm of this, so you can tell he's not a fan of fighting. He's simultaneously trying to win, but also like holding back at the same time. He's gonna swing with the sword again. To 10. And another 8.
Still does not hit.
The unarmed strike with his bonus action hit with 21 does hit.
Until Adea casts shield. Gotta try a little harder than that.
Well, that would have done 7 damage if you hadn't done that.
Adea's a little magic obsessed, and somebody gave her permission.
A little magic.
That's all I got.
All right. Well, branding smite is still active because
Lasts for a minute.
Yes, it does. So you will take 2 more shots. I rolled 2 12s that time, so that would be 20 after modifiers.
Cobalt is not on par with these guys.
Adea's stats are also unfair. I rolled well.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking at your
Both of
plus
those
6 to dex attacks. Yeah, no.
They're all
Definitely.
intelligence based. She's an artificer.
Yeah.
The damage dice don't feel like doing much damage though, so that's 3 bludgeoning and 5 radiant radioactive damage.
I like how I
Okay.
started something.
It's fun stuff. Wow.
Adea does know this is not to the death, so if he is bloodied, she will probably call it at that point, but until then, she is determined.
He's getting close.
And he's glowing in 2 spots.
Ern will actually yell from the stands, "Just use your fists. You seem to have better luck with them."
Okay. So he is going to go ahead and take 2 swings with the short sword. Ooh, that's 23.
They will
And
shield
that's
the first
17.
one.
Alright, so that's 7 for the first hit, which of course also leaves a large black line from the ink. And then he is going to use Fury of Blows. That's 12 on the first one. And 20 unnatural on the second.
Okay. So, Dance shielded the first one, but the flurry of blows would still get through, I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's until the start of my next turn. I get the bonus AC.
Oh.
That's absurd.
Yeah.
24 AC is not fair.
That is
Okay,
insanely
we
high.
just gonna leave a black line right at the back of your neck where the shield blocks it. And that's literally everything you can do is swung 4 attacks at you.
Yep. Medea doesn't go for the branding smite again. She's just gonna roll for 2 attacks. The 10 doesn't hit. The 23, I'm.
Take out one hit.
22 hit.
I forgot to add the modifiers for some of those sword attacks. Oh well. I was literally just using dice rolls. Should actually be like, this one's an 11.
Yeah,
it's
Day
like
isn't totally locked in
15
yet.
damage.
And how much damage?
This one's 11. Commenting I missed like 15 damage on the previous rolls because I wasn't paying attention. At which point Adea probably looks to Keladin and I was like, I told you this wasn't fair. Are you satisfied yet?
She just kind of nods at you.
All right.
Kobold's gonna
Adea
rock shade.
put the stance down and put a hand out to shake. My apologies.
It's not. Kobold is taking a short swing before he even realizes that the fight's over. It's 14.
So.
What was the
How
Oh
much
roll?
man,
point
this
then
is
will
where the
stop?
this is where 3.5 would have come in handy. Still would have been a flat-footed AC because she's not expecting it.
Advantage.
Give him
Yeah,
advantage.
advantage.
That's a crit.
My apologies, whack.
Alright, so right as you drop your guard, Kobold immediately swings and smacks her right across the side of the neck, leaving a large welt and a black line of ink. That is 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
It's just enough to bloody Adea.
Kobold's a little bit past bloody, but he is going to drop his sword entirely and take a step back, panting, and start apologizing profusely.
Like I didn't know we were stopping.
Like, I think as soon as that
He
last
just started apologizing in every language he knows because he can't remember which one you know.
Adea will just look at him and she's like, oh, that's fine, I probably deserve that. And she'll cast a cure wound.
Probably deserved that.
like I think as soon as that last hit actually hits Idea, and Brina like watches what happens, she gives out a little bit of a squeak, like.
And then she'll put her hand
Igraine
back
is
out
going to
after
come down.
because it's your wounds.
Igraine is going to come down into the field, and she's just like, "Are you happy now, Keladin?" And she is going to also cast Cure Wounds on you, Cobalt.
Okay.
Dan naturally rolled low on her healing.
I think once Brina regains composure, she'll probably hop down after Igraine and come over to Idea and help healing word or whatever I have.
Probably.
Actually, hang on, she's got better stuff. I forgot. She's
Yeah,
like
better stuff.
super like specific on this.
This may be the first time that the whole party's been allowed to witness that Adea can actually still heal people. She may have told Airden to be quiet about it earlier.
Spellcasting ability. Spellcasting ability.
Yeah, it's one of those. If Dave doesn't want to do it, then Ern can do it. Or whoever else wants to heal.
What's your spell ability? Yeah, I got it. So it's the one in your skills. Okay.
Oh yeah, we'll do that one. That should be.
So I cast it. A minute. I spent that, but wait, no. I'm gonna do healing word on Adea, but at second level, so it's a little bit more. So,
Okay. Well, Igraine's gonna hit both of you with a mass cure wounds.
I did 13 with my healing word for Adea.
It's pretty good. Adea's only 10 below max with that. And Adea dumped Constitution.
And how much was that for me? Sorry, the voice is cutting out for a second.
And she's still getting the value.
That's gonna be 20 points to both of you from her.
Oh, wow. Back to full.
Yeah.
Not quite full for me. I'm still.
As I say, Igraine's a fairly high level druid, so specifically a healing druid. So she's.
I dumped Constitution on Adea, is what I was saying.
Smart.
Well, it still means that you dealt 18 more damage to me divided to you minimum.
Alright. That is where we're going to end today. Good job today, you guys. Good role playing. That was very entertaining.
I feel bad for Cobalt.
Yeah, that was interesting.
He's wandering around the woods looking for a job. Accidentally gets pulled into this army.
So they get beaten up on
Until
Amazon. Who he thinks is a giant. Remember that.
Yeah, that was definitely interesting. It reminds him of his childhood in ways he would rather forget. Alright.
Alright.
I forgot about all my modifiers. Like 3 attacks.
Yeah, I thought Adea was performing below expectations.
Yes, I missed 15 damage worth of damage.
This fight should have ended in like 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or maybe 4 because Adea was goofing around for the first 2 and not using her full strength.
I finally finished my first notebook for this campaign.
Nice.
Yay!
So after 4 years and 131 sessions, I have finally completed Notebook 1.
I'm thinking next week we're gonna skip.
Well, yeah, it's Christmas, or it's Boxing Day.
Yep.
Yeah. And since I will be out of town, I will not be anywhere near a computer that is good enough to deal with Discord. So, but should be fine the week after.
Mhm.